Okay, so I just want to real quick explain what this video is, what I'm trying to show off. So this is a singular planet. I am just exploring randomly, random POIs. There's no guide, no main quest, no side quest, nothing like that. They're just radiant events and random POIs on a singular planet.
Take your time.
And one of the things I want to show off is how many of the buildings and massive areas, massive POIs, have absolutely no loading screens whatsoever. The idea that every single building has a loading screen is nonsense. It's not even close to true. Most of them, in fact, don't. So, like this building here, this big facility I'll go to later, there's like these little loading screens for the caves, but I wouldn't even call them loading screens. They're about a 2-second fade to black, even a second long. There's not even enough time for like a tip on a loading screen. There's no picture, nothing. It just fades in and out from black, takes 2 seconds. It's really not immersion breaking. And then halfway through the video, I go to same planet. The whole thing is the same planet, but a different biome on that planet to finish up scanning all the fauna, all the animals, everything like that, because they spawn in different biomes. You won't be able to find all of them in one biome, depending on the planet. And you'll see how different it is, the weather, everything like that, and just how much you can find just randomly exploring. It is not empty whatsoever unless you make it empty. Unless you go to a dead moon where there is no atmosphere, there's not going to be anything other than resources. I mean, that's pretty obvious. Maybe you'll find an outpost somewhere, but that's just how the game works. You can scan the planets before you go. You don't have to just randomly pick one willy-nilly, not paying attention at all. You can scan, you can see if there's going to be major locations before you go, and 9 times out of 10, when you land, there's going to be locations there. 9 times out of 10. You just have to pay a little bit of attention on where you're going, depending on what you're looking for. That's all. It's really not that complicated to find things. If you're not finding things, it's because you don't want to find things. It's really that simple, in my opinion. So just, try to enjoy yourself, pay a little bit more attention, and you will find really cool stuff everywhere. Unique things everywhere. I will post a lot more videos of all those unique things I find, but this is just the random stuff. This isn't even the handcrafted stuff. It's completely random. And this random POI stuff is just a part of the game. The core Bethesda RPG aspect is still there. The massive classic Bethesda RPG questing and unique locations and cities and factions and all that is still there. This stuff is just on top of it. So what I like to do is just mix it in with the regular questing. If I have a quest marker on a specific planet, I'll go there, and then I'll look and see if there's any interesting POIs. I'll go to them, I'll get some good gear, some good upgrade materials, and move on with the main quest, or the side quest that I'm doing. And it's really, really not what people think it is. It is not this empty game where you're on empty moons and blah, 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 with massive loading screens constantly. That's just not the game whatsoever, unless you make it that way, unless you purposely do that, which I don't know why you would. You know, there's ways to get around a lot of the complaints people have by just learning how to play the game, by just paying a little bit of attention and not just assuming it's just Skyrim in space. There's a lot of aspects that are still classic Bethesda RPGs, but it's still a new franchise, and there's still a learning curve and things to learn, and slightly different gameplay loop to learn. That's all. So enjoy the rest of the video, check out what I find, and then at the very end of the video I show how quick it is to leave the planet, go to a totally different system, and go to a place where I can sell my goods, sell my stolen goods, and move on with whatever objective I want to do next. So thanks for watching. I'm still learning. This is my first voiceover, so I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks.
wasted. Interference.
I hope this works.
There you are! Thank you. Please, take this.
Your head down.
We're never gonna get this job done with brace mechanical tools. I knew we should have gone with part of my...
Please do not interfere with my tasks.
Need some credits, newcomer. I've got something I could use a hand with. Every person counts on this job, and we got ourselves a deserter that's putting the whole project at risk.
Joke's on me.
I am in massive damage.
I'm hurt real bad.
Can't believe that happened. Big mistake! Can't take it! Yeah!
You still
Those
here?
kitchens are a real horror show.
You done yet?
Okay. You went through a lot of effort to track me down. I know they sent you, but I'm sick and tired of how that place is run. I mean, out here's no picnic, but returning home, not interested. I'll hear you out. You think so? It does get lonely here sometimes.
That's what I'm hoping.
No, I'm not responsible. Enough talking. I could... Nothing for me here. Let's go.
You're back! Thank you so much for taking care of us. Here you go. For
I have some tools in stock if you need any.
Green lights on outer hatch. We're docked.
Got anything you need to offload? Trade authorities always buy.
May I be of service? By all means.